Hey everyone, today is May 5th. For those that celebrate Cinco de Mayo, happy Cinco de Mayo. I personally don't celebrate it, but those who do, happy Cinco de Mayo. Today I'm working on the Pokemon Cross Stitch. The last time I showed this was last night. In yesterday's video, I added some more of the black on the pattern. So it's coming along really nicely. Today I don't have much to talk about, but I will talk about what I've done today. Today we went to our local flea market. I had to pick up a phone charger because the one that I had, the cord, the connector that connects to your phone, for some reason the wire started coming out. So that's why I wasn't holding a charge in the car. So I had to get a new one. So I picked one up today. Then I also picked up we bought some juice over there. I got an horchata, which is really good and refreshing for the day. Did I get this stuck? No. Why does it feel like it's stuck? Okay. But overall, it's been a relaxing Sunday. Nothing too crazy. I do have crazy neighbors though that have been arguing almost the entire day. Don't know why they've been arguing the whole day. But it's nothing new. They're always arguing. And we've recently found out that they're a young couple themselves, but we found out the girl's pregnant. And that brings more arguments every single day. But when they don't argue, we're actually happy because we get the quiet back in our neighborhood. The weather here has been nicer than last week. We've been in the mid-70s, which is awesome. And it's been windy. And I enjoy this weather, so I can say it makes me happy, this weather. So far, with this Stitch Maynia, I'm really enjoying it. I can say that I'm able to get a lot more progress done on my pieces. Even though I am only working on 2, I feel like having this schedule has helped in making sure that I stay on track and can complete what I've been wanting to complete. Making sure I'm in the right spot. I've also enjoyed the process of making these. Like I said, this is something that I've been wanting to do for a while. Even though I was working a full 40 hours a week before, I didn't have the time and the energy, to be honest, because I was commuting about 2 hours away for work during that time that I wanted to start doing this. So now that I have the time, I'm able to make videos. Granted, they might not be the best quality out there, but I'm just beginning, so I am being proactive in the sense that I am self-learning, and I enjoy the challenge. So for now, I feel like I'm doing good for what I got and what I have to work with. Eventually they'll get better, but that of course takes time. No one wakes up being a videographer or a video editor right away. It takes time and takes practice, so I'm not in a rush. I'm enjoying the process. Tomorrow's video might be a little bit shorter. I got a knot on the back. Tomorrow happens to be a sports-filled day, so I'll talk about that tomorrow with you guys. Or the video actually might be earlier. I think that's what's going to happen instead. Because a lot of the games that we're going to watch, the 2 basketball games that we're going to watch, and the hockey games start about at 4 o'clock Pacific time. And I usually post my videos about 5 or 6. But that falls into the time that we're watching the games. So the video might go up a little earlier tomorrow. I hope everyone's having a great spring and not having as bad allergies as I am. I try not to go outdoors as much during the spring because of my allergies. But you can't help it when you have to go outside, you get stuck with them. I'm excited though for spring to be almost halfway over, mainly because we have a lot of ducks in our area. And I can't wait to see the little ducklings start showing up. We don't have none yet, but we had a lot of ducklings last year. So I'm hoping we get a lot more this year that we can see. We do feed them. Sometimes we give them some of the stale bread that we have left over, or we buy bird seed and just throw it to them and they eat it. So we're excited for little duckies to be popping up soon. If you guys have any wildlife like that in your guys' area, let me know. I like spring with all the baby animals that come up, but I don't like the weather. It's one thing I don't like. I hope you all have had a great weekend so far and are enjoying your weekend. Oh, this needle's falling apart. There we go. Okay, now we're going to switch color. Just going to place that there. Nine, 7, 2. Let's see. Let's thread this one. Alright, just threading up my other color. Getting ready for a new section. So I know it's like I mentioned that tomorrow's video might come up earlier or be posted earlier. It's mainly because we have 2 basketball games tomorrow and a hockey game. So tomorrow at 4 o'clock, like I had mentioned, we're going to be watching the Celtics and the Bucks play. The Celtics happen to be my husband's favorite basketball team. So we'll be watching them at 4, and then literally almost right after that game's over, we'll be watching the Warriors versus the Rockets. And dare I say, I'm not a Warriors fan. Even though they are very a team, it's just I'm not a fan of them. So I kind of want the Houston Rockets to win. And I know a lot of people might be like, oh, but you're in California, you should like the Warriors. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't have a favorite basketball team. I only watch basketball when it's on the playoffs. Other than that, I don't really find it that interesting. And even then, I don't have a team that I pick. I just go for whoever I think is going to win that game. And I'll just stay with that team until the end. So I don't really I don't consider myself a basketball fanatic because I don't have a team. But I do watch it. I enjoy the game, but I don't have a team that I say is mine. So obviously we want the Celtics and the Rockets to win tomorrow. And then for hockey, my husband's from San Jose, so we're going to have to go with the San Jose Sharks. And they're playing against the Colorado Avalanche. I enjoy watching hockey. I don't understand some of it, but I'll watch it because it's on TV when he watches it. And there's one player that I like on the team, mainly because of his last name, which is Vlasic. I nicknamed him Pickle because of the pickle brand Vlasic. And that's the only player that if someone wants to tell me name someone from the Sharks team, that's the only one I can name because of that. So, yep. That's what we're watching tomorrow, so that's why the games are going to be a little bit earlier. I mean, the video is going to be up a little bit earlier than usual. I think that's what I'm going to do until, well, I think on game days, videos will go up earlier. So that's the plan for those. Like I had mentioned before, my favorite sports are football and baseball, and I like the Oakland Raiders, which will soon be the Las Vegas Raiders, and then I like the Oakland A's. Those are my teams. So, yeah. So it'll be interesting tomorrow to see who ends up winning from all three teams in both sports. If you guys have any favorite teams, let me know. Or if you guys are even watching the playoffs for both sports, for basketball and hockey, let me know who you're going for. It'll be fun to see whose teams are out there and who likes who. But again, I don't have a favorite team, so I just like watching it for the action. So it'll be fun. And I try not to cross stitch while I watch the games because I don't want to miscount. So I try to cross stitch beforehand, and what I usually do is while the games are playing, I'll do a knitting or crochet project. Or I like to do my favorite thing. My other favorite thing is just to eat while I watch the games. My favorite snacks while watching the games are, of course, popcorn, sometimes candy, depending if it's like a really good game that we both want to watch, or it's like playoffs and we don't want to leave the couch to watch the game. Or while the game is going, we usually eat dinner as it's going on. Sometimes we'll indulge with pizza and wings because that's what everybody does when there's a playoff game going on. What are your guys' favorite snacks, or what do you guys eat or drink while you're watching a playoff game of any kind? Leave them below. I know sometimes I want a healthier snack, but sometimes you just need to have a little bit of junk food to make you happy. So I use playoff games as an excuse to have junk food. What do you guys think of this piece so far? I know you guys have seen me work on both the Cinderella one and this Pokemon one, so let me know what you think of my progress so far. You think I'm going too slow on it, too fast, just right? I'm not a super fast cross stitcher, even off camera. mainly because while I'm cross stitching, I do listen to podcasts, or I'll have music playing in the background, or sometimes if my husband's here with me in the living room where I mainly cross stitch at, he'll have a podcast playing, and I'll be listening to that as well. So, I'm not a fast cross stitcher, and I don't really plan on being a speedy one. I enjoy working on this at my own speed, but I do have a goal to have it again. I feel like I keep repeating myself, but it's just so that I can remind myself this has to be done before Christmas. So knowing that I have an end goal helps me stay on track. And then again, having plans of, okay, on this page I should be this way, halfway done, or I should have this many pages done by this date. And so having those goals really helps me stay on track, even though I'm not a super fast cross stitcher. Just having those end goals in sight, it's like, okay, I know these are my benchmarks, and I'm okay with them. I'm okay with not being a fast cross stitcher. I'm not trying to race against time either. Well, technically for this one I am, but I don't have to. I want to make sure I do it right at a speed that I'm comfortable with. I also want to let you guys know that on Saturdays, I figured Saturday videos for FlossTube would be a progress video of where I am with both pieces and what I've done so far from the previous days for them, so everyone can see what I've been working on. I might do Stitch With Me's on Saturdays, but for now, Saturdays I think are going to be overview Saturdays of the projects. Now we're going to switch one more color here. And I'm going to end with the color black, which those who are cross stitchers know it's the infamous 310 DMC color. And then on this particular pattern, if anyone's ever seen it, there's a lot of blue as the background, which, like, all this and this over here should have been a blue color. But I just feel that because this pattern is already so colorful, having more blue just didn't look right. And so it made all the colors kind of blend in, and I didn't want that, so I decided to substitute. And this is actually my first substitution ever on a cross stitch project. So instead of having that light blue that it calls for, I just decided to do it in black. And I find it's easier to have it in black because then all the colors from the different characters just pop more. They're more vibrant. They're easier to see because a lot of these characters, if you've seen the pattern itself, they kind of blend together and they sit next to each other, like these two. And then if you have blue here, here, and here, it kind of looks like there's a character that's missing. And I just I didn't care for that look too much, so I just decided, well, I'm just gonna make it black instead. So I have tons of 310 to cover not only whatever pieces I have, whatever stitches here require that color, but also to substitute for the blue. So I think I'm set with that. I'm going to be surprised if I run through all of it though, because I have several skeins of them, and I'm talking about like more than 10, so I should be set. But Never know. I've already finished one skein of black so far on this, so this is the second skein of black that I'm working on. But I'll probably keep a tally of that and see how many I go through. Is there a color that you guys run through very fast? Is it black? Is it the whites? Is it a different color? Let me know. I'm always interested to see what color do people run through the most. Alright, I'm gonna finish off this last stitch. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did. I got a lot done on this one. Completed 3 different colors, which is awesome. Usually I just finish one thread, one color, and this time we did 3. Apologize for the bare nails. Today is going to be a manicure day. Haven't decided what color, but you guys will find out tomorrow when you guys see the video. Thank you again for spending some time with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a great rest of your weekend. I hope Monday goes by fast for everyone as well. If you guys like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe. Leave me a comment just to say hi, and I'll reply back to you guys. You guys have a great one, and I will talk to you guys later.